breaking at 4, 8 days after a chaotic ICE raid on the streets of Worcester. Local police released body camera footage giving us a new point of view. But this isn't all the city has done in response. We have the details.
DNA takes center stage in the retrial of Karen Reed, specifically the DNA found on one of John O'Keefe's shoes. It's from 5 different people, so why don't we know who? We're live in court, from court, plus the Menace is tracking the storm.
Great weather right now, but we're not going to see a great day for tomorrow. We have a storm threat out there, strong to severe storms in your first alert forecast coming up.
All right, Celtics fans, time for a pulse check. It's crunch time for the C's as they gear up for Game 6 tonight against the Knicks. In New York, Boston sits on the brink of elimination. Thank you so much for joining us here at 4. We're all feeling it. I'm Monica Madeja. We've got our green on.
You feel good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
So.
Friday night.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, we'll see.
Up against the wall, I think that's when they do the best. When
not
they just,
wrong.
Yeah.
And they do the best when they're not in Boston as well.
Also
so,
true.
Listen, I'm Colton Bradford. Thanks for being here with us. And the goal tonight, as Monica and I were just saying, the goal is very simple. Win. Simple as that. We've got team coverage on this highly anticipated matchup. NBC 10's Malcolm Johnson is standing by for us outside the Garden.
But let's begin with NBC 10's Jericho Tran live in New York City outside the Madison Square Garden. Now at 4:30, 2 Boston City officials arrested. We hear from Mayor Michelle Wu as the duo faces charges.
Plus, an arson warning issued in Somerville, the help investigators are asking for, and the reward that comes with it.
And riders running away from pay stations at MBTA Green Line stations. What the agency is doing now to stop this. The news at 4 continues right now.
All right, as we welcome you back here to NBC Boston, our team is following some breaking news at 4:30. Do you remember this moment here? This was May 8th, this ICE raid in Worcester. It happened on Eureka Street. A mother and her teenage daughter were taken into custody. And while ICE agents moved in, dozens of neighbors, you can see them there on the side filming, they're spilling out into the streets. They surrounded and taunted the officers and the agents. And at one point, the teenager actually escaped, and Worcester police officers there in town, they helped chase her down. Well, now, Worcester police have released this. This is the body camera footage of the situation. In total, it's about 550 minutes of footage that was taken, and we were given a little more than an hour and a half of that footage. Now, during the raid, residents could be heard yelling at police officers, telling them they weren't supposed to be helping ICE. In the wake of all of this, City Manager Eric Batista issued an executive order establishing clear guidelines of the role local police are supposed to play.
Also, this half hour, 2 Boston City Hall employees were arrested on domestic violence charges. Thanks so much for sticking with us. I'm Monica Madeja.
And I'm Colton Bradford. NBC 10's Michael Rosenfield is in Boston for us with more on what happened.
2 Boston City Hall workers arrested after getting into an altercation inside an apartment early Thursday morning. According to court records, Marwa Kudenazar called 911 just after 2 a.m. When officers got to the apartment, they say the woman was yelling, "Please let me go," to her boyfriend, Chulan Wong. Officers say Wong was shirtless and had multiple bite marks on his chest and arms.